Jagulabi, number one, unstoppable, the statement maker, hit maker.
Well, if the story is true about Davido sacking his logistic manager Israel, honestly, I will not be happy. I will be so sad for him. Well, Davido just unfollowed him. We're going to revisit this particular matter. Let us talk about other things first before finally revisiting this issue. But this is the main headline of this video. And meanwhile, it's your boy Adamslink. Welcome to another crazy video. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. I hope you guys are very much doing okay. Well, firstly, I want to share you a photo of this woman. She's from Kenya. So there is a story now going on in that country of this woman that was possessed recently and did the unspeakable, guys. Honestly, I cannot even describe what this woman did. My body is still very much in shock. I can't post it here and I cannot describe it here because of YouTube rules and regulations. But I have the video and all the details in my Telegram. So make sure you head over there and you can add me up on my Telegram, adamslinkmedia channel, or I'm going to put the link in the description below. So let's move past that. For those of you who are in Nigeria, please, I want you guys to know that tomato scarcity will soon strike. Tomato scarcity will soon strike. You know, I think every two years or every year, Nigeria go through this tomato scarcity. So brace yourself and just be getting ready because it's all over the news already. And check out a man who decided to return $100 bills, $150 bills to his customer. So this man is a fashion designer and the customer visited him to, of course, get some of his clothes done. And this man, the customer forgot $100 and $50 bill amounting to 5,000 US dollars. And this man returned everything untouched. He said, earlier today, a man brought a work to me in my fashion house. Inside the Ghana must go, he put his clothes. I found 50 pieces of old stock $100 bill. But I am happy to announce that I safely returned it to the owner. Alhamdulillah. He safely returned it, 5,000 US dollars. 5,000 US dollars. If you convert it to Nigeria currency, I think it will be going to 3.8 million naira. And this man successfully returned it without touching a dime. I know some of you might be angry towards this man, saying, "Oh, you don't know what you want to use money do. You do return money like that." You know, some of you might not even return it, or some of you we pick like a $200 or $100 or something like up to $1,000 from me and return the rest. I say, this is what I saw, you know. But this man refused to touch it. I pray that the man is rewarded diligently. So let's go over to Davido now. So, Israel, of course, you guys know, is extremely, really close to Davido. Davido has been a savior in his life. Davido has been a father, despite Israel is way older than Davido. Davido has provided for him, uplifted him, safeguarded him. God has used Davido to uplift this guy's life. It's not as if he has one specific talent. His talent is just absolute loyalty to Davido. That's his talent. absolute loyalty to Davido. In fact, Davido might even ask this guy to go and bring someone's head, and this guy will do it. That is how loyal Israel is to Davido. But we do not know exactly what happened that Davido unfollowed him on Instagram. You know, if Davido unfollow anybody on Instagram, that shows that he's having an issue with that person. I feel really, really sad for Israel. If truly, Davido have sacked him, if truly, Davido have removed him from the 30 BG camp, if truly Davido has done that. And again, Israel posted a picture of him going back to school. So we do not really know exactly what is going on, if this is a prank or if his boss is just trying to pull a leg. Maybe he asked him to do something for his family, for his wife. And Davido, Israel is not doing it. Then he decided to do, I will punish you by unfollowing you. You know, they used to go back and forth like that. I pray it's like that because I would be so sad on behalf of Israel, because Israel really take Davido up there. I know he's not talented, but his talent is absolute loyalty. And sometimes we need loyal people around us. No, not everybody that will always bring food to the table that we want around us. We need some people who don't really bring anything to the table, but they are loyal. And it goes on to teach us something, to teach most of us lesson that in this world, nobody got your back than God. You are a human being. You can offend your helper and your helper will cut you off. You can offend your dad, your mom, and they will cut you off. The only person that you will offend numerous times, and his hands are still very much wide open to accept you back, is God. So if you put your trust in God and your hope in God, I don't think you will ever fall. We saw how Israel, bow to Davido and all those things. We all know it's all cruise. But I hope when it comes to doing something for God, it doesn't really take Davido above God. Because some people like Israel can be so foolish and they will take a human being way above God. Yeah. For example, maybe it's time for prayer, and because Davido is calling you and you want to pray to God, you be like, okay, let me go and answer Davido first before I even pray to God or call God. You know, things like that. Or if you want to go to church and your boss is calling you, you say, oh, this boss is my helper. Let me go and answer this boss first before I go to church. You know, things like that. Well, I pray that Davido didn't sack him, though. I pray it just all cruise. But if Davido unfollow you, I did there. Just the way you follow Cubana chief priest. If you follow Cubana chief priest is the boss on his own, so it doesn't really give a damn about Davido following him or not. He's a boss on his own. So, but Israel, Israel, you need that help. You need that help. Then let's talk about a Kenyan influencer who recently passed away. Firstly, may her soul continue to rest in paradise, and may God forgive her her shortcomings. So according to the headline, they said, Kenyan Instagram influencer Brenda passes on in Malaysia after allegedly transporting cocaine in her stomach for her Nigerian boyfriend. They said this lady is an influencer and this girl just has 6,047 followers. I don't know who she's influencing. Though. I don't know if everybody now that post expensive things on Instagram, show expensive clothes, in first class, plane, private jet, and expensive outfit, that person automatically becomes an influencer. So please, I don't know, you are the one claiming this girl is an influencer. She never claimed she was an influencer. So just just so we know that she never advised anybody or on it. She only posts pictures in expensive environment. So if you deem her, give her the role of influencer, good for you. Well, she passed on when she swallowed some cocaine to traffic to Malaysia. To traffic to Malaysia for her Nigeria boyfriend. So may her soul continue to rest in paradise. You know, we have obligations as human beings who are still on earth to pray for those who have passed on. So whether that person is okay, let's move past that though. Let's move past that. And to end this video, let's talk about Nigerians who are being evacuated from that country. I don't want to mention the name. Of course, you guys might know the country with my discussion, because whenever I mention that particular country's name, YouTube kind of like penalized me by not monetizing my video. So I don't want to mention the country's name, but the country are going through crisis currently. And Nigeria, and the country is part of Africa as well. And Nigeria and every other countries that have their citizens in that country are trying to evacuate their citizens from there. USA, France has done that. Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa have been doing that. Nigeria, we saw a lady that was crying, begging Nigeria government to evacuate them from that country. And the federal government finally decided to do that. You know, the owner of Airpeace came on air to donate. He said he's ready to evacuate Nigerians from that country for free. Well, I don't know why the federal government decided not to seek for his services. Federal government already announced that they have already paid $1.4 million to hire buses that will take Nigerians from that country to Ethiopia. Every other country like Kenya are airlifting their citizens. Tanzania airlifting their citizens. South Africa airlifting their citizens from that country. But Nigerians want to use bus. Nigeria are using buses. Is it maybe the population is way too much? I think maybe the population are very, very much in that country. That is why they are using buses. I want to believe that. Maybe they are way too much. Well, that being said, let me know exactly how you feel. And I hope you know the country I'm talking about. And it's a boy again, Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Catch you next time. Peace.